In telling its own history, Rhode Island School of Design, RISD, calls its founding a radical experiment started by a group of women in 1877. On this tank away, we find Providence continues to be progressive in countless ways. The arts embraced and nurtured. Similar to RISD, and just 3 years after the school's founding, women played a large role in the start of the Providence Art Club. With 3 public galleries anyone can enjoy, it is and always has been a private club. Gallery manager Michael Rose.
We were founded by 10 men and 6 women, which to our knowledge is a first in the United States. And then one of our founders was Edward Mitchell Bannister, who's a really significant African-American landscape painter.
Spanning 4 buildings on iconic Thomas Street, there are classroom spaces and studios. In the dining areas, where much of the decor and furniture dates back to the club's origin, members enjoy shared interests, community.
That was one of the founding goals of the club. And then we have our public spaces where we show art and we engage the public in the patronage of the arts.
Exhibitions change monthly and vary widely.
Primarily we show work by our exhibiting artist members, but we also do a national show every year. Every other year we do a show focused on local college students, and we do a community invitational show once every 2 years or so.
From fine art to the forged kind. At the Steel Yard in Providence, the heat is on and the doors are open to all.
We practice the fire arts here: welding, blacksmithing, ceramics, jewelry, iron casting.
Outside are remnants of celebrations past. Executive Director Howie Snyder says the Steel Yard is all about breaking down barriers.
We make big sculptures every year for our Halloween iron pour and do a big community festival. We try to take what happens in here out from behind closed doors. Everyone should have access to learning about these industrial processes.
Classes are available for all skill levels, from one-night intro classes to more intensive workshops.
The skills that we're teaching are valuable to many different industries out in the world and are ways that people can really support themselves, but they're also tools that people can use for culture to express themselves.
Most of what I do is architectural work. So like someone wants a fancy railing that looks like a tree, I can do that. She uses a 5-pound hammer.
At age 8, a gift from her father inspired Steel Yard instructor Willow Zeitman to become a blacksmith.
He handed me a single volume of all 3 Lord of the Rings books. And after that I was like, okay, well I need to make like swords and armor and like blacksmithy things now. Clearly I must, says tiny little me.
She generously offers this reporter a crash course.
Now, jump up and down and do a goose wiggle until you're comfortable. Get a little closer. Okay. Go ahead. All right, and now hit the very end of the bar. Hard? Again? Hit it hard? Yeah, hit it hard.
Willow was not happy with that, I can tell. I need a lighter hammer.
There you go.
It takes a bit to get into the swing of things.
Right there.
And so eventually this can be made into this.
Willow calls it a proto-fork.
Before forks, they only had one spike.
These bold block letters are iconic to the city of Providence. Want to spend the night inside a landmark? You can, as the Biltmore endures. The current owners just flipped the script and changed the name to Graduate, open as such since 2019. For those who loved the old Grande Dame, her charm is intact, accented now with explosions of color, whimsy, and nostalgia.
Grand Budapest Hotel, the movie. That was really what drove the design element in the lobby here, just to kind of give that movie, that Hollywood feel when you walk in, just that wow factor.
Honoring the hotel's rich history was crucial in the overhaul it underwent, says General Manager Scott Williams. So much has happened here since 1922.
When the hotel first opened, there was a barbershop, there was a post office, there was an ice plant.
It's the place presidents would stay. The city's longest-serving and wildly notorious mayor, Buddy Cianci, lived here. It's had its ups and downs, early on overwhelmed by the Great New England Hurricane of 1938.
The hotel lobby was under about 7.5 feet of water.
Current day, Graduate offers 294 bright and playful guest rooms and majestic gathering spaces.
The ceilings are all original to 1922, all the inlay work, the columns, the dance floor is original.
An elevator that boasts Back to the Future type travel but goes nowhere, preserved just for posterity, and much more.
We have our restaurant, Reiner's Bar and Game Room, that has the 2 Topgolf swing suites. It's kind of an upscale sports bar ambiance in there. We partnered with Norwich Spa out of Connecticut, and so we have a full-service spa on property. And then we also have Poindexter Coffee, which is Graduate's signature coffee shop.
Williams says the most frequent question people ask is whether the vibrant neon Biltmore sign will stay put for good. His answer, absolutely.
It's a beacon when you're driving into Providence, so it's something that, even though the hotel is no longer officially the Biltmore, the soul of the hotel will always be the Biltmore.
And one fun fact about when the Graduate was the Biltmore, back in the 1930s, the Grand Ballroom was used at one time for an ice skating rink and also for an aquarium.
Well, that's so nice.
Oh,
And it is. And back to the Steel Yard, it's on the National Register of Historic Places. The property has been used for ironwork since 1822. And in 2002, it became the community art center it is today. Willow recently competed on the History Channel's Forged in Fire competition. And great news, she won.
Congratulations. Nicely done. Up next, a foodie icon in Vermont.